Hello, I'm the Bearded Wanderer, and in this video I just want to show you the process of how I build my world, and how I choose to decorate the way I do, why I choose to decorate the way I do. And I suppose it comes in two parts really. The first part is the settlers themselves, and then the second is the settlement itself. Basically, let's start with the settlers. Every time a new settler comes into one of my settlements, I always like to give them a little bit of an interview, find out who they are and what they like and what they can do, And then I think to myself, if the settler was to do that, how many caps would they earn? What kind of accommodation and, personal effects would that be able to afford them? The quality and things. So that's basically it. Some settlers earn more than others, and that's just the way it is. So and the second bit is the settlement itself. Now I've put up a time lapse right now about it's just me building a little housing unit on the top of my Arcades Locums Joe Nuka-Cola place. And this is more sort of for it's affordable housing. That's basically it. And the idea is I want settlements to sort of make sense with in the world and where they are. Obviously I'm in Sanctuary at the moment, and Sanctuary is quite a large area, so I feel like you can build a full town as opposed to somewhere like Red Rocket or Sturgis Red Rocket Robot Repair. It's where I see it as more attached to the settlement of Sanctuary rather than a settlement on its own. It's more of a business venture attached. I've already said it is attached. It's not just Sanctuary that I've got these sort of plans for. I've got plans for all the settlements right across the Commonwealth. The idea is that the idea is I want each large settlement to have something in it that that draws people to that area. I look at where it is on the map, the environment and things, and I think, what's gonna drive a settler to travel way up north, to the back end of nowhere, to this, little secluded island. Besides the fact that it's an island, and, it's quite nice. So I've decided I'm going to build a hospital, and that's something that I haven't really seen much of in the Commonwealth. I've seen many people build clinics and chem shacks and things like that, but never a hospital. And I'm just talking over this bit of the time lapse because everybody, I'm just building the shell at the moment, and everyone knows how to build a shell of a house. It's simple. I suppose the whole thing's simple, but I like what I've done and I want to share it. And if that's a crime, then arrest me. But yeah, I've got plans for all the settlements across the Commonwealth, like Abernathy's adhesive farm. And I know it's been done 1,000 times before, but you can't mess with the classic. I want the old Starlight Arena. And as I said, I've mentioned the Red Rocket, and I want businesses to be like the focus of rebuilding the Commonwealth. For instance, I've got a Fallon's at Sanctuary, and it's basically it's taken some business negotiations with Becky from Diamond City to be able to use the branding Fallon's. It cost a couple of caps, and that's it. It's something to sort of to focus on, and it gives a whole it gives meaning to why and how and who and where. It just makes sense to me, and I like the story building. I like the story building aspect of it. Here's me looking outside, and I realise there's far too many windows there, and so I start deleting them, and then I realise I could just swap them over, and I've already deleted most of them like an absolute noob. So I think it breaks it up a bit. I quite like it personally, and have a look around, make sure everything's tidy. And now this is what I find interesting. Now I do use Place Anywhere. I play it on the PC. I use Place Anywhere. There are mods, available for. I think most consoles. Place Everything, Move Anywhere, stick it in place. I'm not a mod reviewer, as you can tell, but I like to give, and even vanilla. I think you can use like rug tricks and pillar glitch. I think they call it. There's far more informative YouTubers out there than me. I'm just sort of talking about my own process. Oh yeah, here we go. I've put them in back to front. Again, like a noob, even a master builder like myself makes mistakes, and you'll see plenty of them. But I'm giving the build a bit of depth, because one of my personal I see a little peeve is I see people, they build such beautiful structures. You look at them and you think, wow, that looks really cool. I've looked all over YouTube and Reddit and Facebook groups, and people are making really nice things. But then, to me personally, they kind of get let down in the decoration side of it. You sort of see the same sort of bed and bedside table and lamp just copied and pasted across a huge bedroom, and so I want to give each little family, each little settler, whoever it is, they've got their own space, they've got their own little slice of the wasteland to rest their weary head after a hard day's scrapping, and that's the way I like to do it. And now I don't know what I'm looking for, actually. I seem to be all over the place. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of building mods. I like my building mods. Yeah, so I'm putting these end caps on the roof, because at the end of the day, I want the outside of the buildings to look like maybe a couple of raiders have come and tried the look, and it's been hit with a grenade maybe and things, but the inside of the buildings, it's flat, it's looked after. If there's a hole been blown in it, then the settler's gone, oh, hang on a minute, and gone and found some wood and just patched it up as best he can, because that's his home. It's not going to be. I don't think that the inside of his building's going to be patched up. All really scrappy. Maybe a couple of them will. Maybe a couple of them don't particularly care about that kind of thing. But I'd like to think the majority of them do. And that's what I've gone for there. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. When it comes to like the individual settlers and my plans for the settlements. But I'm sure there's more I could talk about, but I can't really think at the moment. So, I'll talk about this bit. Now, this bit, I'm building the roof, and I know I've probably done it wrong by putting that flat start on it first, but everything seems to want a clip and be alright. So I'm thinking, I want a little bit of a raise, somewhere for the rainwater to roll off, and it was an absolute nightmare. Like, I mean, to be fair to Bethesda, they've made a really good, little building thing. Building program to enable you to do all this. It's not the absolute focus of the game. Look at that, I've messed it up already, and yeah, I'll probably mess it up about 5 times more, you know. Yeah, they've made a really good... oh, here we go, watch this. Look at that. You can't get in. You just can't get it in. Why you play... Right, yeah, just place it. Yeah, just place it there, it's fine, you know. Yeah, I'm just doing running commentary on my own little... my own build. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's going to put it down. Oh, he's not moved it far enough away. There you go. Oh, it's in. Oh, well, you can't put it underneath now. What are you going to do? Oh, yeah, you can just drop under. That's fine. That works, you know. I'm so glad I've got that jetpack mod. Sorry, words. You know, do you even English? Oh, this is good. Oh no, yeah, no, that's all right. You got up there. So yeah, anyway, I'm building the roof, and you know, I was going to cut all this out. Perhaps in hindsight, I probably should have, but you know, perhaps if you get a laugh out of it, then fair. Look at me, I'm celebrating. I'm jumping up and down. I'm celebrating. Yeah, that celebration was a little bit premature because look, he's done it again on the other side. Oh. Oh. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna cut this bit. I'm not gonna cut this bit out because obviously, you need to see that. I think people need to see that, you know, building can be a struggle, you know, but if you stick at it and you persevere, you'll get something that you really like, and you'll think, do you know what? I enjoy, you know, I like what I've got here, even though it was an absolute ache to get here. I like what I've done. Now, yeah, I've just spent all that time putting them in, and I decided to get rid of them because I don't like the look. And that's how I build. I build with a lot of trial and error. You know, there's a lot of mistakes, like this little bit of wood here, the little bit, you know, the little end cap bit. It took me ages to get it in. And at this point, I was ready to rage quit the roof. You know, I thought, do you know what? They want a big open skylight, and that's what they want. Yep, fell off. I fell off. This is where can I make it? No, I can't make it. No. Shake my head. That's it. Can I? No. Let's go and find an easier way up, eh? Let's find an easier way up. You know, but the building process can be frustrating, but if you stick to it and you get it done, then you end up with a nice little roof like that. And yeah, this is me deciding that, you know, giving the building a bit more depth. I think with building, giving them depth, I've completely messed that up. You know, hindsight's 20/20, that's what they say, innit? But depth is quite important in a build, I think, because, you know, when's the last time you went out and saw a building that's as flat as a pancake, you know, from floor to roof? They're not, you know. They've got little recesses, even if it's just the windows and, you know, the door and things like that. And with this, I decided that I didn't really like the way it sort of sat on top of the bricks underneath. I thought it was a bit too, it sat a bit too perfect, so I decided to give it this depth just to make it look like it was sort of clinging on. And you know, even little tiny bits like this, it makes a difference. I think, in my, you know, this whole video's my opinion really, you know, on how I, you know, my opinion on how I build and things. And, you know, with those bits, I just slotted them in where they fit. You know, I wasn't really fighting anything, you know. If they fit, they fit, and that's it. And that's the way, you know, that's the way I like to build it, you know. And I seem to get a better scrappy sort of look for it. It's putting a bit of safety first, and into another mod. I actually like that mod, Snappy Builds. It's absolutely brilliant. Whoever made that, I really should look. I'll tell you what, I'm going to look up who made that, and then I'm going to and if it's all still available and everything's still fine, I'm going to stick it in the description. In fact, I'm going to stick in quite a lot of these mods in the description, and some of them, like the stone building itself and these little awnings that I'm using, they're from the Slocum's Joe Creation Club, as you can see on screen right now. There's me Big Simpsons donut. And this is me just putting a few finishing touches on it, you know, trying to work out how to make it look like a bit of a shop, you know, a bit of a business. And I think it's the small little details like this that they make sense. And I've also got the Nuka-Cola Cafe from the Creation Club. I think that's really, really well done. Creation, you know, I don't know your feelings about the creations and that, but if they're you know, if they're well made, why not? That's if you enjoy them, do it. Why not? If you don't, then don't. That's entirely up to you. Now this bit is the last bit, and with this bit, I'd just like to ask for ideas on what to actually call my building. Now, I've just stuck an arcade up there for now because that's, you know, part of what it is. You know, I've got the Slocum's Joe sign, so I need an arcade sign, you know. I don't want to be misleading people into thinking that those machines that are going to go in are just, you know, my own personal machines. I want to invite people in to play them, you know, spend the caps. And yeah, I'd quite like a name for the arcade. I think I don't know. Yeah, and these the Red Rocket bits, they're pretty cool. I had a good fight with them, as you can see, trying to get things clipped and in. Did not go well for quite a while. I think I did it here, actually. Yeah, it's all about the position of your character, not just the position of the PC itself. I find. And this bit. Oh, Trash Can Carla, hello. Oh, Brahman, hello. Come and have a look what I've done. Yeah, this bit I quite like. Just putting the lamps on the floor to light it up. You know, perhaps they're connected by some kind of track or something. But yeah, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much it. So, oh, this is a bit more, a bit more of a show and tell about, you know, how convenient a mod like Place Anywhere is. You know, why can't you have wires that go through walls? Why do you have to have the connectors everywhere? Baffles my head. But yeah, I'm just going to get them all up and running and, you know, connect the building to, you know, some more power, because I've only got that little, you know, that medium generator in. It's only going to power 5 of them, which, you know, I've just noticed now. And that's pretty much it after that. So you know, if you like this video, then, you know, give it a like, and, you know, if you want to see more videos like this, or, you know, more freeform and less polished like the other ones, just, you know, perhaps give me a subscribe. I continue to make videos, and I plan on getting better and better every time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Thank you very much.